Don't trust anyone who likes their meat well done. Dad tips. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Handsome, bro! Was I just referred to as bro? By someone who has a baby held hostage? I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. We know this man? Craig? Bro! Bro. Holy. Wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. He has a baby strapped to his chest. The baby looks confused. And adorable. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow. You look great. Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. He's like, man, I need to work out. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't even remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Aw, thank you. Last time I saw you, you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams, having with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where have you been, man? I was working out in California. I just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
Oh,
I
man.
mean Ashley. Ashley is her name. She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Oh, like contemplative face. He's like, yeah, she actually still goes by Smashley. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids. Ain't life something, bro? Right? Kegstand Greg is a father. Kegstand Greg is a father of 3. Kegstand Craig? Oh. Oh yeah, that was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. That's a thing where you do a handstand on a keg, and then it's a thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. He's very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog, and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, you know, resistance training. You jog daily. I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know. Come on, it'll be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like in the good old days. Oh, Craig, you're already making me tired. All right, sure. Sounds great. Missed when you used to just drink, Craig. Great. Get that going soon. I better get moving. See you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. Can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. Reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time, I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing. And he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." We all know that person. It fucking scares me. Oh, God. Yeah, it's basically a smoothie, bro. I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit. I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school. I'll just stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog. Handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Fair enough. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it! But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. Takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I like your style. Hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that they were unable to offer you admission to the McGowan College of Art and Design. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. No, I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into that portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's fine. Strong center. Are you actually fine? Or are you just saying that? Fine, really. Face is the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, MR and MP are sleeping over tonight. Oh. You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but, yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll just have to have the new place to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. I gotta attend a union meeting. I'm going clubbing. I was like, that doesn't fit our dad's soda. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. This town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my mustache. Oh, that was like mustache. That was a monocle. So that I may preside over my mayor stuff. I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was the mayor, right? He was not. Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. That game. The game on TV at somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna go do drugs and commit light arson with the Emmas. That sounds good. I'm concerned you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes. Just making sure. I mean, only good, honest crimes. Killing bandits, acceptable. Never trust a bandit. Never trust a bandit. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Alright, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Definitely remembered. 100%. In no way forgot about it. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of a game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? Jim and Kim's, a big burned out neon sign. Hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright. It'll do. Like there's like a boar over in that beautiful distance. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover over the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in the bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh. Hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? No thanks, Typhoid Mary. I'm doing good. Alone here, watching the game. No, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm handsome, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yes. My preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team, and I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? Don't buy Mary a drink. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Oh, have a good night, Uncle Breeze. Go team. Sketchy guy from earlier that was eyeballing us. What do you know, sketchy guy? The brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey, and watching the game as well. He seems a little bit dirty. In a good way? Question mark. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. I don't know. Okay. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong. Since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass to the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The man's name. The name's Robert. Well, hello, Robert. Thanks. I'm handsome. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town, as slimy as it is. You'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. There's actually a Jim... Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No. That'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? I'm like... I was like, Robert, I don't know if you don't think we've ever been out before, but you can't just get us drunk and think you can just have your way with us if that's your plan. I like shots. I love shots. Oh, shots fired. I don't like them. I'm just like... I'm not sure whether or not it would end up poorly to say that we love shots. Part of me is like, yeah, sure. I mean... Thank God. Okay. Oh my. Robert. Possible male prostitute. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. That's not a shot. That's a tumbler. That's an entire glass of whiskey. Not a shot. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. I remember this from college. Okay, handsome. This guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. A tumbler is what he's holding. Compliment his cool leather jacket. Compliment his rugged good looks. Compliment his hand tattoo. I'm like, I'm not sure I should comment on the hand tattoo. I feel like you don't talk, you don't talk about the hand tattoo. The hand tattoo is something like secret. I don't know if it's too forward to compliment his rugged good looks. Oh my. It's like, you know, first rule of hand tattoo is you don't talk about hand tattoo. Looking at me with those eyes. I see you vaguely tired and possibly a slut. Cool leather jacket. I don't know. I feel like I'd be so uncool if I mentioned the leather jacket, you know? I'm like, we'll go with the rugged good looks. I mean, I'm not saying he's not more than his looks. I'm sure he does other things, but at the same time, like, I feel like that's we sound the coolest by complimenting his good looks and not his jacket, like we're just a nerd that doesn't own jackets. The hand tattoo is a little bit more personal, but I feel like it's too much. Like, asking about the hand tattoo. You don't question about the hand tattoo immediately. Could have gotten that in prison or something. Doesn't like talking about it. It's like, yeah, that was like Bubba marked all of his bitches. I don't know, okay? Your face. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. Why are we talking like that? Don't. Your face is good. Oh, God. Handsome. Thanks. Oh, God. Wait, I think this is what flirting is. What have I done? This guy is mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Oh, Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house. Running from my problems, trying to make friends. Oh, God, that sounds so sad. Honestly, I think my daughter kicked me out of the house is less pathetic sounding than trying to make friends. Oh, honey. Running from your problems. Like, I feel like that makes us both seem like we're on hard times and possibly doing something illicit in this bar. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He's like, his eyes narrow at us. Oh, God. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Oh, God, what have I done? Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I'm like, I don't know. I think he just ditched us. Gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back to the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? I don't know what your way is. I don't know. Is this some sort of thing where we meet up at an alley? I've heard about this. I've read about it. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. I'm like, he's smoldering at us. We're receiving a smolder. I know a smolder when I see it. Does everybody live there? Are they now making all of them live together? All the single dads have to live in the cul-de-sac. Smolder. You know the smolder. Narrow your eyes vaguely. Yeah, the smolder. Does everybody live there? Me too. Just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. I was like, it's like the smolder. It's hard to smolder from a distance, you know? He was like, you have to be kind of like, you have to narrow your eyes. You know, you can feel it. It has to be done in a whisper. Okay, we got it. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. I get the idea. You don't get along with you don't get along with the southern neighbor, Robert. Handsome. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop, and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Handsome. I'm like, How many of these neighbors have you fucked, Robert? I want you to be honest with me. Because I don't know why you're giving me attitude. You just said that certain people were a bad element. You look like you may or may not have been a male prostitute at one point. And then you're like, giving me a little bit of attitude after the smolder. Make shit all kinds of awkward. Yay. It's the proper awkward, okay? This is a dating simulator. So are we doing this or what? I'm like, doing what? You know, do you want to come inside or not? I'm like, Jesus Christ, Robert. A wave of realization rushes over me. I don't know. It's like, I'm like, suddenly like, oh my God. This is very forward, Robert. I don't know what... Robert, we just met. You only bought me like 2 drinks. I don't know how I feel about Robert. I don't know. Robert is just, he's moving really fast right now. Maybe. I don't know. This could be awkward and it could be like, oh yeah, no. You coming by, and he's actually, hey, I brought you by to meet my daughter, actually. And you're like, oh, cool. This didn't get weird. I should leave. I should go. Wow. Lay it on smooth. It'll be so bad. It's so bad to lay it on smooth. I just know that they're trying to lay it on smooth. It's gonna be the worst. It's gonna be the worst. Damn. Definitely not no thank you. It's either lay it on smooth or smile and nod. Okay. I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll just smile and nod. I feel like there's no way we could be scoring so quickly. Like, I feel like there's no way we could already... There's no way this is slam dunk levels of, like... This is definitely a trick. I follow up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall, grabbing my hips. Oh, wow. Robert leads me up the stairs into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. Speaking, I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hands run down my chest and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? Oh my God. We've come too far. We came farther than I was expecting. Oh my God. Robert. I should have known. He has this way about him. Fucking Robert, I knew this would happen. No. It's like we've come too far. I'm like, I don't know. Is this like I don't know if this is an ending. I mean, is it possible to like... Once you sleep with one of them, does it, like, break the game? Oh, God. I wouldn't want us to have to totally restart because we did it. But at the same time, we've already come too far. We've come too far. Like... Oh, the stress. This is too much stress. What have I done? I can't agonize forever. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. Okay. Sunlight streams in. Oh, wow. What a beautiful place. Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute. This isn't my old house or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but I find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting, but, Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember Amanda. Bad dad. Achievement unlocked. We just, that's a, it was, hey, we've come too far. You already had his hands in our pants. Like, were we gonna just say no? Like, I'm sorry. We'd come too far. We'd come too far. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Dad, have you been slutting around again? No, that's, oh man, I was kind of hoping you had gotten kidnapped and I was gonna have to come rescue you. We had to say yes. Bad Dad was pretty hot though. Like, I honestly I did not think it was gonna go that far because I thought it was gonna be one of those things like, oh, it was a misunderstanding. He was actually like, chill. It was like, you know, oh, it's actually like my daughter's doing a thing here. Nope. That was sex. No, I made a friend at the bar last night. Ended up sleeping over at his place. You don't tell your daughter you just slept over at another strange guy's place? I just had a one-night stand, honey. It was fine. It was great. Daddy had a sleepover, too. Like, you don't go and tell your daughter that. Keep it on the down low. Come on now. Hey, honey. Dad just got himself a sleazy piece of ass, you know. Shh. God damn it. Handsome. Where are the Emmas? Oh, they left a little while ago. As you can tell, Dad, we were doing normal things and not hanging out with strange men we met at a bar. Yeah, you guys have fun? Have fun? Just, setting fires? Doing drugs? Yeah, watched the movies, ate snacks, stole a car, you know, the huge. Sleepover stuff. She knows what went down. This doesn't mean we have to be so painfully frank with her. Be like, hey, honey, Dad has needs, okay? And our slutty neighbor there was only too happy to accommodate. Admit, though, he is the right kind of slutty, though we should have gotten papers for that ass. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast, that's cooking. What's that all about? Just got kicked out of my cheap Lay's house, so obviously didn't make breakfast. To be fair, I don't think I needed any, Eggos and peanut butter. Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. Can I, Yes, you can have some breakfast. Wash that filth off you, you slut. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. Ugh, gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. You gotta have the doctor check it out. Make sure that he doesn't have any diseases, Mr. Bolo. Somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or shotgun. Just got the thing. Hang on. Amanda's tried and true hangover remedy as an underage child. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Huh? Amanda, what? Drink this. No. The pickle juice. No, child. Yep, that's what I used once. I would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. I love pickles. I don't understand you, Lady Clay. Pickles are fucking delicious, but actually only the Clausen, like, cold-packed ones. Those ones, the koshers. Although I've never tried it before and won't try it. Obviously. Who raised you? Amanda Ann! Give her a stern yet resigned side-eye. It's one of my best things. Yeah. That's what I love doing. I suspiciously. I eye the jar of pickles even more suspiciously. You can't do pickles? That's alright. I'll eat the pickles for you. Pickles are delicious. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya. Try not to sleep with any strange men on the way home. Or Mr. Vega. I'll be there. Knock 'em dead, kiddo. Always do. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way. Still a little hungover. Keeping hydrated is so important. That's why you need 2 Trenta cups.